And I'm Dylan Black. Talking Shop Ottawa is the newest local communications and speaking school located in the historic Avalon Studios in the Glebe. We have all the details right now with the founder and senior coach, Talking Shop Ottawa, Chris Ralph. Hi.
Hello, Dylan. Good to see you.
Good to have you back
Always
here
great
again.
to be here.
Co-founder of the acting company as well. For those who don't know what the acting company is all about.
Well, let's see. We're actually in our 6th year, which is hard to believe. Yeah, it seems like just yesterday we were here talking about it. The acting company is it's now Ottawa's largest performing arts school. We have about 250 students per week, and we teach youth and adults. And yeah, everything from acting for film and TV to stage to playwriting to stand-up comedy, improv, you name it. About 30 different courses.
You get a lot of people out of their shells. That's what I'm reading here.
Yeah, we do. We do. And that's actually where Talking Shop came from, because we discovered after the first couple of years that a lot of people who were taking our classes, they were there not just necessarily to become actors, or maybe not to become actors at all. They were there because they wanted to learn how to communicate more effectively. They wanted to be more confident in front of people. They wanted to be able to have more variety in their voices. And after teaching all of these guys for a number of years and starting to add new courses that might fit what they do, we thought, you know what, we should start a business just for these guys.
So how long has this business been open at this point?
Really, only about 6 months.
Yeah.
We've been doing it for a long time. I mean, I've been coaching people individually for a lot of years. Voice teaching is sort of what I love to do. It's my main kind of thing. And we've been doing a lot of sort of corporate work with different companies and things for quite a few years. But this is sort of a brand new project that we just launched.
So you've noticed then that confidence is something that's definitely wanted. And I noticed that especially when you're speaking to younger people and they won't look you in the eye, they sort of look down. Confidence is very important.
It's huge, you know. I mean, I talk an awful lot about there being a private voice and a public voice. And when my dad, for example, was working, that generation had a public voice. They were always on the phone. Hey, what are you doing? And for people who are younger than me, generally speaking, they don't have a public voice. They have the voice that they have at home, and then they go off to work and they still have that private voice, that home voice, instead of having a strong, confident voice.
You've also found that careers are way better improved with strong communication skills.
Yeah.
So important.
It's one of the neat things that I really discovered. I've worked with a lot of executives and politicians and all kinds of people like that. And voice training was always something that was just for corner office kind of guys. They were the guys who could go away and do learn how to become a better communicator. But it's really noticeable. People today, they might be an admin assistant or something like that. Maybe they want to get promoted. Maybe they've just been promoted. Maybe they want to add color to their voice so that they can be better at their job. So all walks of life.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So I've been in media for 22 years, but you are going to help me improve my voice.
Okay.
You got a bit of a demonstration here.
Okay. What a lot of people don't know is that Canadians have one of the most boring voices in the world. You might know that.
Yeah.
But if you look at other countries, like Great Britain, for example, people who are British, they've got this lovely voice, they're speaking with this British accent, or maybe are Irish, and you've got all that melody to your voice, or whatever, wherever you're from, I guarantee you have a more interesting voice than most Canadians. Canadians generally have a very expressionless face, an expressionless voice. If you're from Eastern Ontario, you got a real tight jaw. Right, your mouth is kind of quiet, Okay. So one of the first things I do is I help people to bring expression to their faces. Okay. So, for example, can you count 1 to 10 with a very neutral voice or neutral face?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Exactly. And that's the way most people sound like. If you're in an office and someone says, meeting's at 10:30, that's what their normal voice is like.
You're right.
But if you bring expression to your face, so can you now count to 10 with an animated face?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah. So it's simple things like that, a little bit of self-awareness.
Don't I look a little silly, though?
You can carry it too far.
Yeah.
I do.
Was that too far, Chris?
It was a little too far.
Okay.
Yeah, I do tell people, that one you may not want to take out to a job interview.
Yeah.
But Yeah.
But I do get that. Expressions, facial expressions, put on that smile. You sound happy. You look more upbeat.
You do.
Obviously.
And, it really is an awful lot about self-awareness. We think an awful lot about what we're going to say, for instance, in a job interview or a presentation, but we never think about how we sound or what we sound like to other people.
Just over a minute left here, and I just want to know, so tell us about your classes then.
Yeah.
What's available?
Well, we run classes all the time. We've got an intro class that's called Find Your Voice, and it's for anybody. And we run that one all year long, usually runs, it's 6-week in duration. We also do other things too. For example, we have a media training course for people who may find themselves suddenly at their job where, oh, I have to talk to the media, and they have no training in that. So now we have a class for those people as well.
Okay.
So we have about 5 or 6 different classes that are all related to finding confidence.
Small classes as well.
Yeah, we cap it at 8 people.
That's
yeah.
nice because it's the one-on-one. So you're working with a partner on this, correct?
Yeah, actually, I have a couple of partners. Yep. John Muggleton, who is the co-founder of the acting company, does a lot of training, confidence building, and we have a great woman named Emily Holtby.
Amazing.
Emily Holtby does our media training. She's
Thank you
dynamite.
very much, Chris. TalkingShop.ca. It
Great
was
to
so
see
good
ya.
to have you on the show.
Look at this. Look at all the confidence.
More daytime coming up.